Now, ain't that just the prettiest pause color screen you've ever seen? Welcome to Low Bias Monthly, March 2020. This is Scarlet's pick, games that we played but never beat as a kid. And this is up there on mine. I had to do a lot of thinking for a game to do. Well, I'll shut up. We'll talk about it later. Is Ranger X. It's a pretty dang hard game, good old Ranger X. Heavy. Holy crap. We're going normal. I somehow think we ended up with a copy of this when I was a kid. My brother had a Genesis. We had a couple games for it. It's a really cool game. It's just really freaking hard. So that's an enemy ship. You can tell by the way it said enemy ship. And it drops these little things. And that's what we got. It's to blows up. And that noise is robot talk. Okay. Quick look around the screen. Top right, score. Top center. That is your radar. And the number is how many of the targets you have left for this stage. In the middle of the screen it says pause. That is because the game is paused. Lower left, you see Ranger X. That is our health bar. Lower right, far right, is the 3/4 circle thing. That is our booster. We have a little jetpack kind of thing, and that is how much temperature it's got. When it gets overheated, it stops working. Power is ammo for our special weapon, which is the thing you see in the center that looks like a volume slider. That is changeable. Okay, so this is us, Ranger X. We walk forward, we walk backward, we fire forward. If you want to turn around, you push the other button. This little thing under us is a cycle. It will follow us throughout the stage, or we can ride on it, or we can transform into it. We'll shoot faster, we get homing shots. We cannot jump in that form, but it's also where we change our special weapons. This blue thing is for health. So, like I said, this game is hard. You get 3 continues. That's it. 3 continues, no lives. I am using an infinite continue code because this game is hard. That is one of our targets. It did not like that we were shooting at it. It was going to shoot at us. One of the things that makes this game hard is you get knocked around. When you get hit, you get knocked back. The bike does not take damage if we are not kind of merged with it. Our first special weapon is like a flamethrower kind of thing. Oof. Works pretty good. Yep. The other one we've got is also pretty good. A little ground bomb kind of thing. 3 to go. If you keep your eye on that radar, when one of these gets close, it'll show up as a dot on the radar. This first stage, pretty self-explanatory. We're just going from right to left, blowing stuff up. There are no pickups in the game that are not... You know, there's not like a health pickup in a stage. You just gotta find one of those little recharge stations. You do essentially have two health bars, one for the bike and one for Ranger X. You notice in the background there are shots going towards the city castle thing there. That is from these things. And as you destroy them, the shots go away. So that's it for stage 1. Now we're gonna have us a boss. The music in this game is really good. This is, I played Super Turrican for the Super Nintendo a while back. There was a Mega Turrican as well, for the Genesis. Super Turrican is better than Mega Turrican, but this is, I think, a really good alternative. Oh, we have enemy health in the top right now, by the way. As your power runs down on your special weapon, it becomes less effective. At least the flamethrower does. But you can see it does recharge on its own. That's it for stage 1. I think the farthest I ever got in this was stage 3. So in this stage, we are underground. We don't get anything to get our health or weapon power back, except that. We run off of sunlight. Well, kind of. So here's the gimmick in this stage. That turret is being powered by this thing. Blow that up. The turret stops working. You can blow it up for points anyway. So there is one of our targets. As you shoot it, it kind of powers up to do this thing. Not pleasant. Oh. Hop, hop, hop. Little Gemini Man thing here. These little tadpole guys are really hard to kill. But there is a way. This water will hurt you, by the way. There's a really easy way to kill those little tadpole things. That is a new sub-weapon. Okay. I want in there, so we're gonna take that one. This guy's a jerk. Yeah, when you blow up the tanks, the top of the tank comes off, spins around and shoots. It's annoying. Hooray for health. Alright, so our weapon power is not recharging. Maybe you noticed. We want to recharge that. We gotta stand in the sun. So, finding those little bits on the ceiling and busting them in this stage. Kind of important. Let's go get some health back. I asked Jade to play this a long time ago because I thought he'd like it. I don't know how far he got into it. It's hard. See, that's a trap right there. That is a So, I mean, clearly you don't have to destroy the generators. This makes things a little easier. Alright, so dig this. Standing in the sun. Here's our new weapon. It's pretty good. These things can't go in the sun. It's an interesting weapon. It's kind of powerful, but not super usable because of the way it fires. I want to blow that up, so we're going to come back down here. Switch our weapon back to the bomb. Recharge the jets. Thankfully, they recharge pretty quick as soon as your feet touch the ground. But man, so, yeah, it's a neat game. Kind of hard. Pretty neat. I don't know much about it other than, you know, played it about a lot as a kid. Can never get very far with it. Blowing these up is doable. It's also a bad idea. In fact, I'm going to do it from this side. Sometimes they'll have, like that one that moved. They've got the little tadpole things in them. Sometimes. If I remember right. Could be wrong. I'd rather live with the idea that I could be wrong than blowing up and find out that I'm right. Come on, supercar. It's a robot. It takes a long time to kill things. This is not a great sub-weapon. And this is normal, again, by the way. We didn't go hard difficulty here. Alright, we need in here. Yeah, sometimes they get stuck, and then they just explode. It's kind of nice. You can't auto-target them because they're not robots. Auto-targeting only works on robots. The physics are kind of weird. You have a lot of momentum and not a lot of traction. Come get me. See, that one has a power thing on it because it was powering that right above us. It's hard to get out of the way sometimes because you're so floaty. No contact damage with enemies. You can bump into them. Just don't get shot by them. It is kind of nice that this homes and can lock onto something. But again, it works on robots. Oh no! Death number 1, because I was dumb. I'm out of sub-weapon juice. Come on! Aye! The last one. Then we can leave. More awesome music. Okay, keep an eye on that radar. They do fun things with it. You've probably figured out what's coming up, right? Boom, of course. I wish they wouldn't do it twice. It does kind of lose the impact. Oh, crap! Boss number 2. First segment shoots mini missiles at you. Second one does bombs. Third one you can see does the giant laser thing. I think this one just tries to run into you. Yeah. So, since I've got infinite continues on, we dodged that, but that would have been 1 to go.